You know what I mean? Only thing that can kill me is death.
Hell no, I can't trust nobody. So I keep me a stick at the party. Pulling up finna catch me a body. Round with them choppers, no Harleys. They know I gotta keep my Scotty. 33 and it's acting retarded. If it don't kill me, go harder. All my niggas and we moving like shotters. And I'm big tier late, we poppin'. We bought no assist, no Stockton. All my niggas, we up, we locked in. If he say got gas, might stop in. HP for the number of Harden. Free MC, white chalkin'. Tried to catch a play, D Hopkins. Pull up on the scene, we walk down. All that talking tough got chalked out. Bitch down the bricks, my hot route. How we gon' lose? We hot now. Got me sippin' Henny, that act up. Get it by the load, no Mack truck. Put your ex on my sack up.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today, this ain't a special guest. This is like a brother to me, like GQ3. How's it going, bro?
What's going on, brother?
All right, and I also know you a shorty, so for the other people out here who's like GQ, all right, that's how we're going to also adjust
got multiple nicknames, bro, swear.
For sure. All right, so let's just get right into it. The Gotta Have More of a video, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because honestly, when we go look back at that video, I'm sad because that's a re-upload. The one that's up there now is a re-upload, right?
Nah, that's the original one.
That's the original one?
Yep, that's the original one. It's like when you search it up, it'll show you the snippet first. It'll show you the snippet of the video first. You can pretty much click on the snippet, then it'll take you right to the original video. But yeah, that's the original upload. So that's the same one. It ain't got that many views because I wasn't promoting back then or nothing. We just shot the video having fun, you know. We just was having fun with it. So we didn't do no promotion. I had Instagram and all that. I didn't do no sharing or nothing. I just dropped it just to have show we was having fun, you know, in the hood that one day.
But here's my the reason why I want to bring that up first is because during that period of time is when like all the music on the hill was starting to boom, and you had one of those songs where it was real, like bro. You was a part of that. I'm gonna go deep into it. No, we gonna talk about it. But you had a part of that wave where it was like I want to say at this period of time, it's like the POP is starting to rise. Then you got you with the Gotta Have More of It. Like these type of songs. And it's really promoting hill music. So talk about it during that time of choosing this song to do a video for.
So during that time, that's when I was about just turned 18, and that's when I was doing my running around, my whole little street stuff and all that. So it was like I paused all my normal life to pick up on the little extra stuff I was doing on the side to make a few bucks and whatnot. So when that came about, I was talking to Freddie, that's Bill's brother, and he was like, "Man, I know you do the rapping, so let's get into some." And I'm like, all right, cool. And I hit him up on a random night. He let me come
Bill
right
Mike?
Bill, Bill's little brother Freddie. So Bulky Bill from Oak Hill.
Okay, I probably
his little brother. You probably don't know his little brother, huh? Named Freddie. They look just alike and whatnot. But so Fred had all the recording equipment and all that at his crib. And,
you're not talking about dark skin Freddie that used to be up there with.
Yeah.
Okay, I do know. He gonna kill me. He gonna kill me.
Nah, I swear, bro.
Right,
him. So he was fully on some like, man, come mess with me. I got the equipment and I ain't really doing too much with it. So I called him on a humbug night and we did that song. I just went out there. I caught the bus out there. That's when we was still. I caught the bus out there to him. Comfortable vibes. You let me smoke. You know what I mean? So I recorded that so quickly because it was like the beat. He had played me like 5 beats, and that beat was just so smooth, and I felt that joint. So we made the more of it. It was catchy. That's why I really had like that and like 3 other songs out at the time. The other 3 songs I made at prep in the music room. So we had like the piano room or whatnot. So you walk into the back, it's not even a real studio. They just had the little equipment in a regular little school room. So I recorded like 3 little hard tracks in there. That's all I had though at the time. Like everybody knew I rapped and whatnot, but I only had like 4 songs to my name.
Looking back on it now, and I'm thinking about it. Now, typically it would have been marked out to play that song for me, but I don't think it was him. I don't know who did, but I feel like
when
it was
played him. It was already the video. Like they played you the video, or
I'm
was
not
like
sure.
The song first?
I didn't see the video until later.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, it probably would have had to be Mark.
Lenny. Was it Lenny? You think it was
Lenny? It
would
have either been Mark or Lenny because they was the ones that was right with me at the time. I sent it right to
and that
them,
would make sense why I'm not putting it on Mark because we went to school together. It probably was Lenny. Okay. All right. So I know you gonna hate me for this, but Doritos Locos Tacos, I gotta have more of it. Bro. So you drop a fire song, they loving it, and bro just remix it and didn't wash it.
Man, bro, they was making jokes out, but it was funny. You know, we always do that with each other anyway. We gonna bust each other's balls and whatnot. But when I heard that, I'm like, damn. But I let me know it was a catchy song though. Niggas would easily just come with some little funny jokey shit about it. So I'm like, okay, that let me know like this is catchy.
But during that period of time, you was hot low key.
Yeah, I was, cause I was taking it so serious, bro. Cause everybody I played that song was really fucking with it. And that was the first song that I had that I played to everybody, and everybody gave me good feedback in the hood.
And prep too, right?
Yeah, that was my little moment in my mind. I'm like, I got one of these songs that the whole my whole hood like the whole Oak Hill, they was fucking with that. So yeah, at the time I was taking it so serious, and bro did that. I was laughing and shit because it's a funny ass joke, but I'm like, damn. That's when I realized like this shit it's a catchy one because niggas
thinking about it now. If y'all would have made that video, I might have boomed your song.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, because that's the time where we with Vine and all that shit was out. That would have went crazy, but that'd like they have a parody to your song, would have just been some funny shit. It'd have been a whole different route to take. Like we could have took the comedy route, maybe like real rap.
No, for sure. All right. So one of the things I noticed about this video is you're up the rack, right? For majority of the video. All right. There's somebody in the video that I know him, but I can't really think of his name right now, and it's bad because I know all these people.
Is he in the whole video?
Yeah, he's in the whole video.
Is it Quinlan?
Is it the dark skinned dude?
The dark skinned dude.
I know him. He's the same guy that
Oh, you talking about Boo?
He was all right. It was probably Boo. Yeah.
Blunt, Boo. He got like 3 different names.
But here's the thing on watching like old videos, old Hill videos, bro. It's like I get mixed feelings. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like there's some sadness. Then there's some joy, then there's some like, damn, I made it type of vibes. Right. Like, because you're looking at these videos, some of those people aren't around, some of people are dead, some people are in jail, and then others just like maybe have left Pittsburgh or whatever. Right. So when you go look at that video and you're seeing like where you were at in life, like how does it make you feel?
That's bro, those was like you know, I'm an Oak Hill baby. To be honest with you, those was my last days.
And Oak Hill's considered the rack for the people that aren't.
Street, Oak Hill, the rack. Oak Hill Apartments, Pitt Campus. No, it's like those, nobody really know the story behind the things that was going on at that time. Those was my last days living up Oak Hill. Like I said, I was doing what I was doing on the side. I was trying to make my money hustling and whatnot. And I was just young, moving fast, bro. So I had got caught up there. You know, that's a whole area where the management and everybody looks like they really want you to be on your P's and Q's and your best behavior if you're renting from them. And I had got, you know, sadly to say, I had got me and my mom put out by getting caught up doing what I was doing. Like, it just turned into a whole big situation. And I got me and my mom put out. Rest in peace to my mom. So, like, looking at that video now, bro, for real, it's like, and not only me personally, Oak Hill was Oak Hill at that time. Like, if you see, we had scenes where I told him, like, just follow me onto the street and just get all the kids and whoever's outside. So we had certain scenes where it wasn't even just us doing, like, it was just everybody in the hood just vibing outside my Aunt Queen's house. They had their own stuff going on. Wapo, R.I.P. to Wapo, they was shooting the video. They was shooting that video too.
What video was it? Do you know which one?
They was shooting I Gotta Win that same day.
I love the fact I got you in here.
They was shooting that the same day, bro. Same day, and it's crazy because...
But they was shooting that up the lane.
They was shooting that up Chauncey. Yeah. They came up there maybe to do a scene. I'm not sure, but something bad had happened. That's when Quinlan had got arrested that day, and he was a part of the video. Like, at the time, he was my little protege, so he was a part of the whole video. He got caught up with the police. So they was trying to take the camera. That's what's crazy about all this stuff. It's like everything I do be having a story behind it. Like,
but that's why I wanted. Bro. You see why I highlighted this video specifically because like.
No, I'm glad you saying it because it's like
I gotta win. You, bro. All right, I'm not saying that you was on the same. Just hear me out here. Right. I'm not saying you was on the same level as them, but. The time would have been perfect for you to keep going right then and there because it would have been like Hill music. You would have been the one Hill nigga that ain't have beef with nobody, but everybody fucked with.
Navs. And then it's like I was really bringing, like, I was trying to bring that real vibe to it too. Like, that's why I was like, we're gonna shoot this up here. We ain't just gonna be flashing guns or whatnot. We I'm showing a normal day in my life. Honestly, that's a normal day. I'm walking up through the little thing. That's normal stuff we did every day. Walk up, meet everybody on Biggins's porch. We smoking out there. 10 other people gonna come. Now it's a smoke out. Then it's like now we on Front Street. Yeah, bro, they try to take the camera, bro. He went down, they tried to take the camera. I told Freddie come in my building with me, so we probably wouldn't even got dropped the video up there that took his camera. But yeah, that was the same day they shot the Gotta Win, bro. So it's like they had that going on. I was trying to stand
And that's
myself.
an epic video.
You 100% right, bro. If I didn't let my situations like cloud the
You
whole
get what I'm
rap
saying,
shit,
though?
I get exactly what you're saying, bro. That's real shit. Cause I don't have these kind of conversations with folks. Like, if I would have been standing on what I was doing, the rap side of it, and not let my situations cloud all that up, that would have been the perfect time to use that song, drop that video, and to just go from there. But I really started getting caught up, bro, in that life, like real rap, bro. I started getting caught up. It's one thing to be doing like hustling and whatnot. It's another thing to let it consume your life.
But
And
that's what.
I let it consume my whole life.
Here's the good and bad part about that. The good part is like, that's why that song is so because people understand it. They can sense the realness bro. When you're in that life and then you're making music based off of it. People can sense it. And I want to say another thing because I find it's crazy to me going on YouTube and there's documentaries about 1100, documentaries about the Hill in general,
bro,
and
real.
it's like y'all view us how we view Chicago.
Yeah.
And y'all are saying all this stuff on here, and I'm not going to piece it together for niggas, but it's all incorrect.
Yeah.
Like, and we've had deep discussions on this. All right, but let's get back to the music because I don't want to trail off too much here. Okay, you drop so much music, like
bro.
a lot of music, and then a lot of people may see what's on Apple Music, but like I also remember you was dropping on SoundCloud
Heavily.
too.
Still am, swear.
So you still do,
yeah,
both.
bro.
So why so much? Why do you push so much music,
bro? Because basically it's like, I've been rapping since I was a little kid, and like I said, like growing up, you go through the teenage years where you trying to find yourself. You start dating girls, you worried about sex, and then like not too long, basically like when I turned into a teenager, bro, everything started going super fast for me. 9th grade year, I went to 9th grade. I went to Oliver. I was in ROTC and all that. And before the year was over, I made a mistake and got something up placement. And then from there, the sis. And that's just dragging time out. But
wait, so you was RTC's the thing that you go before you go to the military?
Bro. Yeah, bro. I was
for real,
bro. I was in it and I was passing with flying colors, bro. Like I really had some good stuff going for myself. And the situation that happened wasn't that serious. It's just some people claim they got hurt. Like I got into it. I was going to Oliver. I was leaving school on a Friday, and a counselor had my phone. And I'm like, okay, it's Friday. Can I have my phone? Well, it's time to go. Basically, he was trying to hold my phone over the weekend. At the time, I was, 15 years old. I got that little spark in me, them little chip on my shoulder. Yeah, I'm like, man, ain't no way I'm letting them, so I get big and bold and whatnot. But security came. They did some whole extra shit with me, like tackling me and shit. And one of them had got hurt. As just a juvenile, they can easily pin something on you and say, man, you're in trouble for this. So that's what happened. He pinned it on me. I went up placement for 90 days. I came home. I was in assist for probably about 5 months. So all that time, now I'm sitting here thinking I'm a whole different person in the mind. I done been away from my mom and whatnot. So I come home just trying to jump into the street life and just get back on some grown shit, thinking I'm grown. And it's like, bro, I wasn't dropping no music. I was writing so much music in my notepad. You know personally that the famous Mark freestyles, you go up, Marks have a smoke out, and all we used to do is sit there and freestyle. And it's like people you don't even know could rap used to be saying the hardest shit, high off the weed. So it's like, bro, all that time passed, me trying to figure out who I am and whatnot. And then more and more time passed. I'm just growing up and growing up and growing up. I don't have no music to my name, no videos. I'm watching people like Wapo. These are people I really had conversations with.
You were there,
dude, bro. Even before, even before it got real, like super real, you seen like that it was going to happen. So it was like, this is somebody I knew personally. And it's like, I want that for myself, but not what he got. I just want to be known as a rapper. So it's like, I finally got
they started separating him from the streets. Yeah,
bro. So I finally cleared my mind out, like after like so much stuff going on, bro. Losing my mom, jail. I've been back and forth to jail, bro. Just pretty much wasting time, because it's like, y'all know me personally, bro. I'm not a bad dude. I never really hurt nobody or nothing like that. Like I said, it was
just be some crazy ass situations.
Bro, it was just hustling, bro. It was hustling. I caught a bad case hustling, and it dragged out because I was young. Like instead of me being grown and say, hey, you go do this 2 to 4 upstate. I'm young, so they're like, all right, you do 3 months in the county, do 3 months in the halfway house, do 3 months back in the county, then do 6 months in the county.
No stability.
So yeah, it just dragged out, bro. And it's like, damn, okay, cool. I was still writing music every day in jail. Every single day I'm writing songs fully through. Hook, verse, like. So even then I came home and still didn't get to it. So like, when I finally got to that, I sat down and I realized I could finally just sit here and really do this, But I just went hard with it. Like I started on my phone on GarageBand just so I could hear myself over beats and whatnot. Let me hear what I'm really capable of. All right, then cool. I started going to the studio, the Rap Cave with Roscoe. So, bro, I just started making so much music. I'm getting like free for profit beats, so I'm not really spending too much money on the whole thing. I'm spending a few dollars. And it's like I had my SoundCloud page. I just started dropping on there, bro. I'd make a song, and probably before I really listened to it multiple times, I would drop it, bro. Like I knew it sounded good enough for people to hear it, and I would just drop it. Then I'd go back, and if it needed work, I'd do work, delete it, re-upload. So it's like as far as the Apple Music and all that.
How are you figuring this out? Because you're saying this, and now to us, like, this is normal stuff.
Right.
But like, if you were speaking outside of somebody that's not knowledgeable, like everything you're doing, how are you learning how to do this? Are you just figuring it out on your own? Because honestly, I don't know nobody around you or that you would hang with that even knows anything about music. To be honest,
bro, I was self-teaching as I was going, so I was like, the SoundCloud started taking off. I got people like you, my friends, my close people around me was like, bro could spit. So y'all was on there and I'm seeing the views, that's what turned me up. I'm like, if this was like 2016 and I was doing these numbers on SoundCloud, I'd be getting somewhere. Because that's what everybody was doing back in 2016, just SoundCloud. Go
and
crazy
one
on
music
SoundCloud,
video.
one hit, and it's over. Your whole life has changed, bro, just straight from SoundCloud. But I was self-teaching, I was doing the SoundCloud thing, and I woke up one day and I really asked myself, like, damn, how can I get myself on these platforms? Like, the real thing was I wanted to have my own songs on Instagram and shit. It could have been for a post, a story, but I'm like, I want to have my music on there when I post a story instead of posting all the other rappers' music. So really, honestly, bro, I just Googled it. Like, how can I get my music onto the streaming platforms? And there's options. You got DistroKid, you got United Masters.
And what year is this that
This was 2020.
Okay.
This was 2020, pandemic days and stuff like that. So I really, like I said, I really had the time. I was sitting there. I really was just sitting there. I didn't have a job at the time. I was in and out of jobs. So I didn't have no job at the time where I really started going hard. So basically, it was like either, for me, it's so many other platforms. For me, it was either out of DistroKid or United Masters. And it was like, United Masters, the way they like lay out their whole little setup for you is like, okay, you could drop whenever you want. You keep 100% of your royalties. You make this and that much off of a stream. So it was, I chose them. I paid $60, get you a year. So pay your $60, and for a year, you could drop music whenever you want. So you know personally, bro, I started dropping every month. And I'm not gonna lie, the mixtapes I was dropping and the albums I was dropping, it's not like they was like 15 track joints. Like they was all like 9-10 song joints because it was all fresh music.
And when you're making some of these songs in the beginning, like, you're just going in off stuff you already had written and then adapting to it, or you're just punching in and making shit
bro, it
work?
was all freestyles mostly. Like I would write sometimes I would write a setup to it. So I would hear the beat, I'd play the beat, I would sit on it for about 30 minutes, maybe smoke, and then I would be like, okay, cool. I would start a little 4-bar setup for the beginning. So I would go off them first 4 bars, and after that, bro, I would just punch in freestyling. Like every song I did was all mostly stuff I was going through right then and there, so it was so easy to talk about it over a beat because it was all fresh. So that's like why I dropped so much music, because it all was fresh. I was making so much music at that time. Just every day I was recording. So one day I would start a song.
And how are you recording this? Because most people might not know. You're not doing all this in the studio.
Yeah, bro. At the beginning, it was GarageBand. That's an app that come with an iPhone, so anyone can do that. And then I realized like it wasn't sounding as good as I wanted it to sound. So I asked around and whatnot, and I found out about BandLab. So I went on ahead and got the BandLab, and I really sat there with it like and really learned the stuff before I started recording. I didn't just start recording on it and then learn as I went. I sat there and played with it for days, just recording little sound checks and stuff like that, seeing how the reverb works, seeing how good the quality sounds, and they got their own mix and mastering on that app and whatnot. So
and you could hear the quality and sound change, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I feel you. Facts, I feel you. Swear. Because I started off I was rushing in the beginning of the SoundCloud.
You need to be in the studio.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
You're way too talented, but
the whole thing with the studio stuff is
expensive. I know.
Not even that, bro. It's like I start like time. Everything going on with me right now is all time based. Like now I work full time. You know, now I'm really on some adult shit now. Like back then, I was slacking. I was slacking in all different areas of life, bro. I always admit that. I was slacking on just being a man, going out here and just go getting. I was slacking with my music. And that's one thing about being from the hill. If somebody catch wind, you could rap and you ain't rapping, like you ain't dropping no music or nothing, they gonna tell you. They gonna be like, oh, you bullshitting, like you ain't dropping nothing. When you gonna drop something? And you know, you hear that for years straight. I was even in jail hearing that, bro. Like, you got that one little video. I'm like, that's all I got.
So wait, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
And this is just gonna be me stepping outside as outside of being your friend, but as an interviewer, bro. You had a hype when you dropped that song that can't be mimicked. You think you'll ever get that back?
Yeah, for certain, bro. Because it's like back then, it was like everybody in the hood. You know, it was mainly people that we grew up around that was really rocking with that. Now, bro, all the music I got out on the platforms, it's like I get different reviews just from random people.
There's music for everybody.
Yeah,
like, you
bro,
switched it up
facts. Like,
for real,
I really opened up to this stuff now. Like now, and you know, I ain't holding back with it. Like, it's not no gangster rap. It's really just me. Like, I don't even feel like I would be able to rap if I was really trying to be not myself. Like, everybody know me. They know I ain't.
But you've been through more than just like street life, though. That's the thing, though. Like,
and that's why I do it how I do it, because it's like I be putting myself in moods with music. Like, I listen to so many different genres. People don't even know that, bro. I got so many different playlists of music they'll never know I listen to. Like, I hear all that so I could learn. I'm trying to learn the process of, you could go in the studio and make whatever you want to make. But it's like, yeah, so as far as the hype, now it's like, it's a lot of songs that I wish I would have already been sent to straight directly to you personally. But it's like the hype from that, like the more of it hype, it come now and just waves. Like,
I can do you a solid.
Yeah.
I don't know what song I want to use yet, but there's a couple songs that I like that you did, in which I'll tell you about later. But I'll make Pittsburgh Cheddar the intro out, because I'm changing it for season 3. Okay, I'll make one of your songs my intro. I have no problem with doing that. But come on, cause I know, bro, I know you'll keep going, so I gotta kind of cut off.
Nah, you good. Yeah, you good.
All right, so I did put you on the Pittsburgh. I got a lot of feedback and a lot of discrepancies from people saying, "Oh, I didn't make your list," and da 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 da, and not too much. Like, my list wasn't huge, but I'm saying I based it off people I know and people I didn't want to like go too far out of the city. Right. So I put No Basic on there, and then I regretted it. Because then I heard Trap Dojo. Oh, yeah? And like, bro. This is one of those songs where it's like, Trap Dojo is definitely one of those songs where it's like, we hear your talent, bro. Right. We definitely hear your talent. So tell me about this song, because like, there's a lot in it.
Yeah, the Trap Dojo? Yeah. So the Trap Dojo, well, that's like the person I used to be coming out. Like, you know, that's the, you know, trapping, that's what we did back then. That was that's all I knew back then at the time. So it's like, when I rap about that type of stuff, it comes so easily. Like, but nah, it's like, the beat, bro, is one of them beats that like refresh you. Like, when it come on, you just get a refreshing vibe, like one of them sunny day type of beats. So I'm like, I ain't gonna come on this and be on my little low voice, you know, like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna come on here and try to keep it up with the beat and like go with the bass and whatnot. So yeah, I was just rapping about normal, just trapping, bro.
But the bars in here, she say that she love you, but she out here snatching. So
nah, for real, bro.
Everybody know,
for real, everybody, bro. Man. Nah, that should be real experiences, bro. Like, that's why I put that in there. That shit real experiences, like, facts.
But like, that's really how it be, though.
That's really how it is, bro. Real shit. Everybody can relate to that. We pitch
them bold-faced love lies be crazy.
Real rap.
All right, one more bar from this. I know Ed, and Eddie, but they all from the rack.
Nice. That's like just
niggas
saying,
ain't gonna get it unless they know.
Exactly, bro. That's just me saying I know some like some dumbass niggas, like some niggas who really crazy, like.
But there is an Eddie from the rack though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's that's where you were going from.
Nah, it was like a
double one.
It was like. It was basically like saying like just a small comparison. Like, look at Ed and Ed, that's 3 people from the hood. Not the hood, the cul-de-sac. It's 3 people who always up to no good and shit. They always scheming. I always just say I know 3 people from my hood who's always up to it. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a bar that you might think's underrated.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know nobody caught it. Like, feel me? I didn't get no feedback from that song yet. This is the first feedback for that song that I'm getting. Like, swear, no bullshit. And it's a single. Like, I dropped it as a single, so I thought people would really catch on. You know, because it's a single.
So all right. So when you're is the part when your voice is lowest during this song, is that just like the ad libs in the back of the song, or that was the hook, or it just turned out like that?
That's actually like
you get what
hook,
I'm saying.
But what I got on there, my voice is called Feedback Killer, and all it do is make your voice sound blurry. You can adjust it as you could do anything else in the studio and make your voice. You could and I just put the feedback killer on there and made my voice sound way more blurred than what it really was. But yeah, that's basically the hook though. That's why I do it at the beginning than at the end. Like
Jiu-Jitsu was also on this project because the project that's what the project's called, correct? Trap Dojo.
Nah, that one is the Jiu-Jitsu's on the Only 1-3.
Okay, the Only 1-3. Okay,
facts.
So tell me about Jiu-Jitsu. Like, what was the how'd you come up with this name? What was the inspiration behind this one?
The Jiu-Jitsu song, I was at Mark's, bro. I swear I recorded that at Mark's house, bro. And that wasn't that long ago. That was like, I would say that was less than 6 months ago. I was at Mark's. Mark and Ye had went to work. I was there probably just chilling, maybe watching the dogs or just chilling with Nazir or whatnot. And I was it was early in the morning.
Shout out Flake.
I remember it. Real rap. Free Flake. Free H Rock. He'll be alright. It was probably early in the morning, and like me, sometimes I'll wake up early sometimes and get super high sometimes. So I woke up that morning, bro, and got high as hell. Higher than normal high, like early in the morning.
We gonna get back to because there's a period of time you was going. We'll talk about it, but
So the beat I had found, and like I say, it was fresh. I was on screaming looking for beats and whatnot, and that beat was fresh. Like I just had heard it, and as soon as I heard it, I'm like, okay, this them Detroit vibes. So I'm going to rap on this. I ain't going to do no harmonizing. I'm going to go on this joint and just rap. So it's like, all of that came. I didn't write any of it, bro. It literally just came as it was going. Like, I heard the beat. I'm like, okay, I love them kind of beats with horns and trumpets in the background and shit. Like, it all came just naturally, bro.
Because you have to be different.
Bro, it was just natural. So, I'm just sitting there like, okay, wax bats is something that I call my joints and whatnot. That's just a word that I made up for just a joint. I call it a wax bat. So I was
you got a song called that, right?
Yeah, I got a song called Wax Back.
You be some of these names, bro. Icky Vicky, Wax Back.
So like I be really trying to build an algorithm for myself, like with all this shit I'm doing, like. But it's like, so the smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. I act like I was asleep, little baby. I'll spin you. Then I just going off of that, like literally, I just go off of the last thing I said every time. I just go right off of that, like. So really, bro, that was just one of the moments where I was just flowing, like. Just flowing through that joint. So that was an easy ass song to make. It probably took me about like 30 minutes. Literally.
What song is a song that everyone knows you for though? Like it's like
out of all them ones,
just all the songs in general, like your whole discography. Like what's the song everyone like typically knows you for?
It really would be like the No Basic or the Icky Vicky.
Okay. But
a lot of
they gotta start knowing
a lot of females and like people who know me like that Wax Bat song a lot. They like that song. That's one of them personal songs. That's like I actually had some on my mind when I was making the Wax Bat. Like like I really was speaking like directly on the situation, like right into the mic, like. But nah, people it'll either be the No Basic or the Icky Vicky. The No Basic because it's like arcade vibes and it's like real happy vibes on that song. Like it's me stepping out and like you just said, my voice sometimes will get real low. I'll be real low and just calm with what I'm doing.
That's why you're able to change.
I'll amp it up. Yeah. Exactly. I'll amp it up sometimes. People like that. So I learned that. Like people love it when I really, really use my voice. Like really use that shit. Like people love that shit. They give me good feedback.
All right. So as far as the GQ3 meaning, like this name that you came up with, how did this come about? Because like honestly, I don't. Now other people may have known you as GQ. I didn't meet you as GQ. I never. Facts. So
yeah, the GQ name. I literally gave myself that nickname up placement. Like I went up placement. And I'm like, everybody will hear like a staff member calling you by your last name or your first name, and they'll start just calling you that. I'm like, nobody want to be called by their first name by some strangers. So I came up with that on my own. Like literally, just was like one day it's like GQ. And I ran with that. So I came home, I'm GQ. Y'all all know me as Shorty because y'all knew when we all was young and still kids and still, learning ourselves and whatnot. So the 3, where we from, Oak Hill, that's the 300 block of the Hill, the 300 block of Burrow Street. So I just, added it on there, but at the same time, really thinking deep into the thing, like if I'm gonna really have a career with this, I want to see my name on billboards and stuff like that. So like instead of it being short, just GQ, the number 3, it's just spelled out 3. But yeah, that's just originated from me.
It looks better like that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's where it'll look better on a banner and whatnot. Like it's like it looks a certain way when you even saying it sounds a certain way. Instead of just saying GQ. Like GQ3, it actually sounds like okay, you built a rap name for yourself, an actual name, and you can brand it and everything like that. It's really what I'm trying to do with all this too.
All right, so there was another song that you had that I was listening to. I think it's called Today. So when you're making these projects, are there specific songs that you know will resonate with people, like, or it's just kind of like you just dropping music, you don't really care what people tap into and what they don't? Of course you would love it, but that's not your like main focus.
Yeah, majority of the time I be knowing it's gonna resonate. Sometimes just because of the beat alone. Like I hear the beat alone, and I know we are deep in the music. Like our little circle, we actually rock with music. We don't just listen to music to get in a mood. We use music to our advantage. So it's like that Today beat, it gave me like a old TV show vibe, like how it came on, like so I'm like, and then like I said, as far as the whole process, I don't never go into it too serious. I don't be being too serious about my music. Like I take it serious.
You sure?
I don't take it that seriously, bro. Like so today's song was literally just like a day. I'm thinking in my mind, how do I feel today? Like literally, bro. Like I always live in the moment.
Today.
Bro, and that's really me though, bro. We do so much shit. People don't know. We really be living life sometimes. Sometimes we are just chilling, but there's times we got so much shit going on, and everybody knows. But I'm one of them people who would not pull out his phone and capture the moment. I'll just live through it. Like, and I always had that experience in my mind. But I wish I like recorded.
That's
so
definitely
much
a smoke and drive song. You do agree though? Like
Facts,
that today
bro.
is definitely
Facts.
like.
I just talked to Mark yesterday. I told him I made a song called "Lose It." It's like I wanted it to be like a club song, like club vibes. I'm telling him like this is my favorite song I got so far, like period. He's like, today's my favorite song you got right now, like out of all your songs.
Hey, bro,
like
you
facts,
got
bro.
Niggas, bro.
Facts.
You got niggas, like, bro.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Like, I'm gonna cut this part out. I'm gonna have to cut this part out, bro. I got people paying me to do interviews. Yeah. You have a nigga that got you here doing it for free because you're my bro.
Facts.
You got, bro, Darius. I don't know if you're familiar. He DJ.
Yeah.
Bro, use your connections, bro.
I try to talk. I don't think he know my page. Like, you know how some people like they don't know like that. He probably don't know that's my name. I had DM'd him, but I know he'll get to me. He realized he'll.
Man,
realize
I'm a speed track that
Facts,
shit.
and he'll get to me.
Know how I'm
I hit him up like I seen he was DJing. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't know he was DJing. I'm like, you
just
DJing?
on some play it once, see how people feel, and if the response
bro.
ain't, just let niggas know.
Right, bro, facts. But I know for a fact though, people will. I mean, it's so much of it. I got so much music, bro. It's something in there for everybody.
There definitely
good,
is.
bad.
So on the this is On the Run on Only 3. Yeah. You saying that you don't take your music like. Not take it seriously, but when you're like recording, like you're not like stressing out and stuff like that. You said, I know how I feel when you can't even get your lungs right.
Yeah.
All right, so this is one of those examples where I gotta use this because nigga, I disagree. Like saying something like that is something that you're thinking about, like, oh shit, like that's pain right there.
Right.
Any nigga that hears that line. They know, like, if you a smoker and that day you can't get high, it's just like everything goes wrong. Like, so all right, just highlight that a little bit. Only thought and
it's like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's when those days came when I was younger, but I could speak on it because they really used to affect me when I was younger. Like when I was younger, that shit affected me. Like my day would not go good if I didn't hit some weed. That was the younger version of me. To be honest with you. The reason why it don't affect me how I used to, because of jail. Like I've been to jail where you don't got access to none of that shit. You don't have access to no vices. So I really like, and not only like a lot of people went to jail, their experiences is different. I've been in jail 23-1, no rec, no phone calls, no commissary. It been times where I've been in jail where only shit I had to eat besides what they feeding me is a loaf of bread. So I really been through some shit in jail. Like, so it's like, that was really like why I don't take it as serious as I used to. Like, I know how that shit feel, like, you know what I mean? But it's like now it don't.
So now it's just a luxury.
It don't affect me how I used to now. Like I just ain't had some weed yesterday, but I be having shit going on. You know, I got a full-time job now, and I got stepkids and shit. So now I have other stuff that I really focus on other things.
List of priorities.
Yeah, when I was younger and like my mom was here and whatnot, I always felt so taken care of. Like, when I didn't have some shit, it was like spoiled. Now I'm grown, I don't have no spoiledness in me, like, so it's different.
Let's segue off I know I apologize for this. Let's segue off the music for a little bit, because one thing I want to talk about is your mom. I got to meet her, and I'm so happy I got to meet her, because like she was one of those people here was like, let's be real, she gonna be straightforward with you. She gonna tell you what it is, but then there's moments where it's like, damn, you really like love everybody, like even though we don't know you, like you really showing love. And like when I met her, I was just like, I was like, this is definitely one of those good people that you meet in life. So talk about that a little bit, because like she definitely played a huge role in your life.
Right. Yeah, my mom was born down there in Alabama, so you know that Southern hospitality and the raising and all that is just different. It's all family based down there. There's never not a time where you're not around family in Alabama.
And you've been down? You got to visit your family down there?
Multiple times, bro. Got to meet the family. I got to meet one of my great granddads before he passed away when I was super young. I got to feel the culture for real. We had a family reunion one time, so I really know the culture down there. It's way slower than out here. But it's more love. You feel more love, and everybody cares about everybody. So my mom, she come from that and whatnot, and she was raised in the old boroughs, RC projects and stuff like that. So she got a whole different outlook on life. You know, she's born in the 70s and whatnot. So them is the OGs. So like I was her only child. You know what I mean? It was her only child, and she always knew. She seen in me that I was a little introvert. Like I used to stay in the house and shit a lot, just chill. I got all the games I wanted and whatnot. So, like, everybody I brought around, bro, she pretty much knew for a fact, like, I really, really rock with you. Like, she know I'm not going to bring nobody to the house that I don't really rock with. Like, she seen who I grew up around. You know, the bad kids, the ones I was growing up around. So she realized, like, if I'm hanging with people like Mark, Lenny every single day, she going to love them how she loved me because she see how much I care about them and I fuck with them. So it's like, them was my everyday friends. You, like I said, y'all was at my crib when I wasn't even there. When I was in jail and whatnot, y'all was at my house and shit. And I'm like,
playing 2K.
Yeah, bro. It's like people don't even understand how much I appreciate that. Like, my mom was sick for years, had lupus for years. Like,
and nobody knew. Like, it was crazy.
Carried herself so well and just always kept a good spirit because she realized what it was all about. Like, we was out here just living life and trying to really, you know, make something out of this life we've been given. Like,
don't go in her room though.
Yeah,
don't go in her room.
Yeah, I couldn't even go in there at times. Like the dog, and you know, we had a little small dog.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, bro. She basically, bro, I could definitely say she raised me right. I wasn't raised perfect. I seen a lot of bad shit when I was young, but it had nothing to do with my mom. It was me going out into the streets and just looking. You just look and see things.
So, bro, let me ask you. I'm not trying. No. Let's just because. You've seen it, bro, and I know you're gonna know what I mean like this, bro. People don't get that type of love from their parents, bro. And you don't realize it until you out in the streets and you hang with certain people and you go to their house and you're like, whoa, your raised just said what and did what? Like,
yeah, facts,
and
bro.
You didn't even get a hug, a kiss on the forehead, bro. So, like, seeing the difference between the love you receive versus others, like, how did that make you feel? Like,
that just show you how, like, life is not always going to be fair. You know, that's why I say now I'm grown. I really, really take stuff to, like, I learned so much stuff now, and I use it all to my advantage. But that right there just showed me what life is not fair. You really got to enjoy what you have, and you got to just be thankful. You got to be thankful. Like, you got to wake up every day thankful for what you do have. We all take losses, and I lost my mom. She was a wonderful woman. But it's like, I'm able to move forward because of everything she taught me. Like, literally, if it wasn't for that, it would be so hard, bro. If she didn't teach me anything or install certain skills into me, it'd be super hard for me. Like, I'd be out here not knowing and continuously bumping my head over and over, not knowing how to move on and how to level up and just continue to go. It's hard. It's a battle when you go through stuff every day, but you know you're going to get through it. And it's like, that's one thing she always told me, like, we all we got, and long as we got us, you good. Like, facts, you straight. Like, she taught me, bro. She taught me a lot of good shit. And I people don't get that same love. And I know it's hard for them and whatnot. And I see why people, like, they can't think straight. They always angry. They're aggressive as hell because they just ain't been loved right. Like, facts, swear. That's why I don't like judge people, bro. I don't judge nobody. Because I know for a fact, like, I'm like, we from the hood. Like, and I grew up good, though. To be from the hood, I was raised
we
good.
have it good.
Yeah, bro, facts. Having that love is the most important thing. It wasn't even about the gifts on Christmas and, you know, the gifts on income tax and stuff. It was about having that real love, going home. No, you got a home-cooked meal every single day. Like, you ain't never hungry. Like, now that I'm grown, I got to feed myself.
Bro, ain't it crazy? All right, look.
Yeah, I think about that, bro. Like,
when you a kid, though, bro, and this is niggas are going to be like, well, no. Niggas is going to think I'm crazy for this, but, bro, I used to be wanting to be the other niggas. Like, I'm thinking, like, damn, y'all get to eat microwavable food every day. Y'all get to eat gushers and snacks and all, but not like on some like sequence throughout the day, like just whenever they want. Like, Bro, man, my raise told me after a certain hour the kitchen done. Like until I was 18, of course, you know, she started letting it be more. But like, so when you see that, like, it's like, damn, I wanted to be them, and then you get older and you're like, oh hell no.
Yeah, you realize like, oh, that ain't what it seemed at all. Like, bro was down there, the food deprived. Like,
Fat raise ain't even there at all.
Bro, now certain people ain't even have a raise to go home to. Mom always either working trying to pay them bills or just living her life. Certain people had moms who was like, they might have had their kids so young that they still like, damn, I still gotta live my life. Like they so focused on that. They at the club every night, the bar every night. You know, my mom balanced all of it. Only reason my mom went out a lot because she had a lot of friends. Like, you know, she knows she'd go out and get love. It would really be fun for her.
Know, going out back then versus going out now is 80 different things.
Now it's like a fashion contest. One thing I could say about us being from the Hill, every single time I go out, I get love. Like, you would think like it's my birthday or something. Like, it's not fully, but the way you'll run into somebody and they'll really be happy to see you. Like that's like,
why you can't come around.
I thought that's like, but you gotta be a good person though. If you ain't a good dude, they might really gonna be happy to see you out. They'll see you and what's up. They know you what's up, bro. And then they'll go do them. But when I personally see people, they be so happy to see me, and I don't go out a lot at all, bro. That's not my thing.
You know,
for real.
You know how we be.
Yeah. So, but people see me, one thing they be shocked and they be excited as hell. Like, oh, you out here? You having some fun? Like, you really letting loose today? I'm like, I'm out here.
All right. Well, look, hold on, because let's jump back to the music so we can get into the Hill shit. As far as like what you're working towards, like what's the goal here with your music? Because bro, we all know you're talented. You're one of those people who is like, you have that Hill lingo, that Hill stature about you, to where it's like you can make it, bro. Right. You can make it. You have the street, you have everything, the resume, everything you need to make it. So is there a project we're going to be looking forward to? Like, because these are EPs, correct?
Yeah. They albums and EPs.
Albums and EPs.
Yep.
So what's the next project we're looking forward to? And bro, you have to get some videos, bro.
No, for sure.
Even if it's some like just random chill shit, bro, have to get some videos. So what can we look forward to, bro?
The next album is actually going to be an album. Like, it's actually going to be planned out. I'm actually going to do a photo shoot for the cover art. And, you know, we're looking into right now doing the visualizers for my videos on YouTube, which is not a music video, but it's a video. It's like
with the words up, it'll
actually be me. It'll be like it don't want to be a music video, but it'll be a visualizer, which is like it's me, and it's like scenes, like flashing scenes and whatnot throughout but it's not a music video. It's just a visualizer. Okay. So we're working on doing that. I'm talking to somebody about that. But the next project will be a full blown album. It's going to be features on there. I'm actually going into the studio doing some real work. Like, you know, it's not all going to be just homegrown this time, because I did that the past 2 years. The full last 2 years, everything was homegrown. I just wanted to show everybody that, I really could do this. Like, you know, I rap, but it's like I really could do this. And so as far as where I'm looking to go with all this is, I'm looking right now for management, you know, because I take it serious, bro. I take it super serious. Like, I got a lot to say.
But you need that help, bro.
Yeah, on the real tip, like not just on the having fun side of it and just playing around, just rapping. I'm actually trying to go somewhere with this because I got a story to tell. Like, you know, we from the Hill, we from Pittsburgh. We had all this rise up, and sadly, they just couldn't like break free of the shit that goes on in the city. Like, you know, the stuff that goes on a negative side.
Hold on, no.
Yeah,
we go get to the whole shit. We go get to the whole shit.
I got you.
Because I want to go ahead. Yeah. All right, so you don't even have a video in the tuck, do you?
Nope. Right now, like we had talked about in the past, the Note Basic is going to be the first video of this year. And it's right now I'm literally planning it out like on some actual pen and paper shit.
Do that, but I'm telling you, make a video to that today and trap dope.
Yeah.
You should just have don't go crazy for it. Just do
that's
it
what I need
in the
too. I need somebody
to
really tell me, not telling me which ones to do, but let me know which ones you feeling that would really like could use a video. Because
I go based on what's gonna go crazy online.
Right.
Like that with songs like people like I can see niggas like on listening today, like just in the car, like or making some type of video to it. So that's why I was saying those songs. No Basic. The reason why I kind of like, we already know that's you have to do that video. Like, but outside of that, all right. So and you know you can always email me about some ideas. No, let's talk about it because I had you in here for an interview and you flaked on me.
Okay, remind me of the
It was
day,
a while ago.
Not the exact day or nothing like that. You remind me of like pretty much like was it like winter time, like last winter or something like that?
And then I ended up figuring out that you was going through shit. So then, but at that time, bro, this is how I view things.
Right.
It probably wasn't the right time. That's what it had to be, because it probably just wasn't the right time to do that interview, because now we're here and you have way more music to talk about and you're on all platforms now.
Facts.
So it's not before. I think it was maybe the beginning. It was probably, when did I start? It was when I started, right? It was maybe a year or two ago.
Oh, see now, yeah. That's all it was. Facts, bro. I was letting them little situations I had going on swallow my life up. Facts. That's exactly what it was.
And you was
exactly what it was.
Yeah, I know you. We gonna talk about it. You was on the news, bro.
Yeah.
So, all right,
yeah.
do you want to break that situation down, or we can move on?
Bro, what's crazy, bro? What's crazy about that? And I do want to talk about that.
All this music,
because, bro, I'm a real positive person. Like, not just on some when people see me shit, or when I'm a positive. Everything I do, I think positively. It's like, so yeah, that situation, bro. I'm a working man now. I ain't the old me anymore. I ain't just wasting time being out here. I'm working. So I got off work that day, and somebody crashed into the car that I was in, but the news confused it and made it seem like it was a car accident, like a road rage incident. Like two people just went crazy, and the news will do that though. Like they bring up old stuff from my past when they put that up there. I'm like, but nah. So somebody crashed into the car I was in.
That's why I got my platform. Bro, we gonna come correct that shit. Fuck they talking about.
They totaled the car I was in. So this person caused the accident. I had a concussion. The car's totaled. I'm about to walk. I'm not gonna say who. I was about to walk to a close brother of ours' house to just get some damn help. Like, I need somebody I know come down here and be down here with me while all this is going on. In the midst of me going to his house, I get arrested. I get arrested because I had some warrants. Like, so okay, cool. I didn't even know I had the warrants. So I get arrested. All right, and I see the news. They're making it seem like, oh, I hit somebody. The person, they fell over. They knocked their head. They was bleeding because I hit them and all that. Whole time, this is the person who caused the accident. Any injuries they have is from the accident. Like,
and you had the concussion,
bro. I never even got medical treatment because I went to jail. So I'm down the county. You'll see a nurse to get vitals like your blood pressure and TB shot, but they're not automatically going to say, okay, let's take full care of him. Like, it's jail. I've been there, so I know this. I go down there. I'm down there for 5 days. I had to pay my way out of there to hurry up and get back to work. Thankfully for my job, they understood and let me come back to work and do what I do because I'm a hard worker. But yeah, they put me on the news and whatnot and made it seem like, oh, this is they Quan.
Bro, they OD'd it though.
They brought up old cases trying to say domestics and I'm like, man, I don't, that stuff don't have nothing to do with nothing. It's all misunderstandings. Like, but it's like I went to court for that, and it got thrown out. That was last year. They retried the case. I'm lying. That was 2022, and it got thrown out. Everything got dismissed. They retried the case February 2023,
and that's when it was like all over.
Nah, it was all over when it first happened.
Okay.
So they retried it because they investigated me for this person being injured and whatnot. They were investigating me. I didn't know this. So fast forward to about a month and a half ago, I get arrested. Like, I go to jail. Don't know why until I ask, like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't do anything for me to be going to jail. So it's because of that. They're retrying the case. They're retrying to charge me with whatever charge they had against me. So, okay, I go to jail. I got to bond out again. I went to court yesterday. And it gets dismissed again. Now, the person's family was upset because it got dismissed. And they tried to, after the court, they tried to, say some little stuff to me and whatnot. And that went how it went. There ain't nothing really happened from it. But I say all that to say, I'm a positive person, bro. I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody, or I don't think badly about nobody. I don't hate nobody or nothing like that. The situation
we too old, bro. Niggas is locked in.
The situation happened, and it happened. It's in my past. Like, I was on the news and whatnot, but that's not the first time. It's like,
we want to see you on the news for music.
Exactly.
It's crazy how they didn't mention nothing about no music, bro.
That's because I'm still super local and underground right now. Like, it's all an underground thing because I don't have any outside help besides my friends helping me get my streams up. I can say right now, from y'all showing love, bro, and just vibing to my music, my streams are where they need to be at for right now. Like, for me to be I only promote.
You don't go out, you don't do shows though, and you don't got no videos.
Yeah, I'm currently I'm setting all that up as we speak. Like I finally been reaching out and being more social with people like in the city, because I'm like that's what it takes. You got to get popping in your city first. Like you got to be the man in your city so you can spread your wings out to other cities. Like you start going to other cities and it's just love because they heard about you, the buzz you got in your own town and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, as far as that, bro, I would never want to be on TV for nothing negative ever again.
I'm gonna say this,
only
though.
positive.
One thing I'm starting to realize, because at first it was like I used to take offense to it, because like I thought, I guess I view people as bigger than they are. People will used to say to me, and I used to have a problem with it. Now I don't. Who is that? Like, why are you interviewing them?
Right.
But then I started to think about it. Well, isn't that the point of it?
Right, exactly.
Is to be not interview someone that we've already seen 1,000 times. It's to introduce new people to y'all, and y'all can say who the fuck. If you're not saying who the fuck is that, then obviously I'm interviewing somebody that already is built up.
Correct.
So I always want to reach out to underground. So when you're saying that, bro, and I don't know how it happened, it's kind of just happened that I've tapped into underground music people. All right, let's get to the hill shit. All right, 1100 in the beginning. We have I Gotta Win. But we could take it 30 steps back. But these are songs only Hill niggas knew, for real. Obsessed was kind of more like the Hill, Northside, Pittsburgh type. My Little Niggas was only known on the Hill for the longest period of time.
That's when people started not getting along and whatnot and things like that. So that My Little Niggas, that was like when WAP was still doing stuff with G and whatnot. And they were still, P.O.P. was still collaborating with them. And they was making hits. They was making hot shit, bro.
All right, so this was the thing with WAPO. WAPO was phenomenal in the beginning, but like it was weird because at this time it's like you know the Hill sound, but he's not the Hill sound, if that makes sense. It's like you said what like on the verse you got Skrilla going, you think that he's gonna have the same tone, and he doesn't. You see I Gotta Win, they all got the same tone, and then and in the beginning I hated his verse. I'm gonna be honest. That I Gotta Win the NASCAR boy. I used to, why would he switch it like that? Then you get older, you're like, oh my fucking God, he was ahead of his time.
Swear, bro, it hit different.
So when you first heard WAPO, what song was it, and how did you feel? What were your thoughts? Because you knew of the people, like we know them differently than other people view them.
The first song I heard with WAPO was the Obsessed. And it's like, that's what we all was growing up, bro. That's when we all, like I said, we all went to placement now, and we all really trying to be in the streets for real. We trying to jump in the streets. It's the Chief Keef days, the Bang Bang days.
Oh, that was terrible.
So the first song I heard was the Obsessed, and I like, it made me feel so good, because it's like, these is all my boys, like these my guys and whatnot. And it's like the way they put it down was so good. Like that song is so good, and it's like, It might have, some people might have thought of it as weird at first, like you obsessed, you want to fuck yourself. Like people will think too hard about something. It's like it's not even that. We from the hills, so we know the term
Boochie bitch.
Feeling it, like
I
you
play
feeling
her
yourself,
to the left,
bro. So it's like that's really what I was thinking the whole way through that. It's like they feeling themselves, like they feeling themselves. And I seen something in it. Like, I knew for a fact that they weren't going to.
Did you think he was going to blow though? Because I thought it was going to be Skrilla. I didn't think. I knew WAPO was going to take off, but I thought it was going to be Skrilla. I got to be honest.
Like
that Versace and that went
that
off.
Shit was crazy. Nah, in the beginning, hell nah, bro. When they made it Obsessed, I knew for a fact they was gonna be hot in the city for surely. Like I knew, like in the city they finna take off. Like they was so comfortable doing that shit. You would have thought they been rapping. Like the way the video look, it looks they all cool as hell. Like you like, okay, they really doing their shit real quick. Like, and then they went and followed it up with the other shit they had and whatnot. But it's like, nah.
Wait, what was next? Was it I Gotta Win?
No.
Or was it Amazing?
So it went to
It was My Little Niggas,
it
Obsessed.
went to Amazing. I'm not Amazing. It went Obsessed, My Little Niggas. They had a song called We Be Too Turnt. That Too Turnt, that came after that. And then like it was like a gap in time and whatnot.
So after like that, I Gotta Win.
WAP got shot the first time.
And that was at the Amazing video shoot, right?
No, that was right after that. That was right after the Amazing
let's
shoot.
not go, bro.
They like WAP personally told me like you gotta come to this video shoot. Like you feeling it, you in your bag. We can come to this video shoot with me. Like come up here, meet us up there.
So you're in there. Is there a scene that I gotta see?
It's literally weird, bro. Because it was like I had a scene. Like the dude recorded the scene of me and WAP walking up the hill from Ammons to Chauncey, just rapping the words. Like, but that's not in there at all. They got me in the end of the video doing some shit like this, like some slant, like something
Right.
just like this. It's all the way out the end though.
Send it to me
Swear.
later. We got to
facts,
use
bro.
that, bro. We gotta promote.
It's
We
some
gotta promote,
it's
my
some
guy.
funny ass shit, cause you know the video I waiting for it to drop. I'm gonna be in this shit like real
Everybody
shit.
was.
Swear, bro. But when I played it, I'm all the way out the end, and it's like I'm not even looking at the camera. Like he's walking past like this, and I'm just like looking around like you know.
Who's your favorite verse on there? Because
On
mine is
Amazing?
gonna surprise you.
That's what Mook.
Mook,
Skrilla,
Skrilla, Wapo, Chalk. Mine's is
I ain't gonna lie.
Chalk. Chalk went crazy.
Mook's my favorite verse, bro.
That
Mook
push
killed
to
that
start
shit.
the car,
Bro.
they said-
'Cause Mook really was rapping. I'm like, this nigga really rapping. Like, nah, Mook shit was the hardest to me. Basically, because he set the tone of the whole song with the first verse.
And I think right after that he went to jail, and it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
he would have took off too.
Yeah, bro. Mook would have
That
been hot
would-
as hell too, bro. It's like, bro, everybody would have been hot.
All
Like,
right.
everybody,
Look, because
yeah.
I gotta get all of this, and
Yeah.
and this is the first time I can talk about this, so people can understand that we do know a little bit.
Right.
All right. So Wapo gets shot, and then there's a period where he's not doing music. The disc comes from Stunna.
Yeah.
And when this disc came, bro, Stunna shook the fucking city up. He had all the money in the videos. He was blatantly outright just dissing niggas. And then everybody's quiet. Everybody in the city's quiet. Then Walking Bomb drops. Jesus,
Yeah.
bro. Everybody's
Bro.
in their school shocked.
Honestly, bro, I mean, when I heard the Stunna diss, it's not because I'm from the Hill. It's not because I don't like him. I don't know him to not like him. I don't know. I went to school with him at Oliver and whatnot, but when I heard it, I didn't think too much
Shout out
of it.
Stunna.
Like, I literally didn't think too much of it, bro. I like it's a regular song. It wasn't ass. Like, it wasn't like I'll turn this bullshit off. But it wasn't nothing. I didn't think nothing of it
But
because
bro,
what I'm used to. I was used to different type of rap. He was just talking about stuff he really ain't know nothing
Shorty,
about type stuff. Like,
you can't relate because you was getting
Yeah.
bread at the time.
Yeah.
Them niggas was broke.
Right.
And this nigga dissing you and got funds you probably never even seen before. That shit. Imagine being broke, a nigga diss you and he got bread and you don't got bread. You come on, bro. You gonna know that's gonna hit a little different.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know about the whole Stunna shit. Like, there was people who had like they was like linking up with everybody, like trying to link with big dogs to get where they was trying.
You
to get,
fucked
like,
with Freak Bitch though. You remember that song? What
I
you
nev-
know about Freak Bitch?
I never. Only Stunna song I ever really listened to was the Stunna 2 Times. That's the only song that had me bopping my head. Cause I didn't even hear that.
Not even Going Chaz? Bitch, I'm
I ain't like that song. The Going Chaz, I ain't really like it. Basically, I ain't gonna lie to you though. As far as the what he dropped, he said something about lumber or something like that. So it was over with.
Oh.
It was over with. He ain't even say nothing too disrespectful. He just mentioned him. You know, we come from the real.
Nobody plays about
We come
Lum.
from a real place.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
even name drop. We wasn't name dropping back then.
Yeah.
When I got Lum tatted on me, bro. I had him tatted on me since right. I talked to Lum the day before he died. That was somebody I really was close with.
Let's talk about Lumber a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we'll get right back onto the
Lumber
Wapo
had
shit.
love. Lumber had real love on the hill.
I didn't meet him on the hill. Ain't
never
that
met him?
crazy?
You met him
I met him in Garfield.
Oh yeah.
I met him. He had a cousin named Julian, and I also met Jack. And they, bro, ask
know
him this.
Jules.
Ask Jackie. He'll confirm this. I met Jackie when he was in Garfield,
Yeah.
and they had a cousin named Julian, and I used to chill with them. And it's crazy because I knew Lumber as somebody who was nice in sports,
Right.
dumb, cool,
Yeah.
and then you come to the hill, and the love is
Yeah, bro.
completely different from what he was getting in Garfield.
Right.
So talk about Lumber a bit. Cool person, funny as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Won't catch me like my nigga Love say.
Nah, Lum had real love on the hill, bro. That was just a real, we breed real people.
Thoroughbred.
People who are real, people you talk to and you just feel the vibe from him. Like, this is a real person. I could bond with him. Like, but me and Lumber met when we was super young. Like, we were super young, bad as hell, trying to smoke loud and shit, young as hell. And Jackie always knew me. He watched me, he watched me come
Real nigga.
come up. Like, Jackie been knew me. Jackie's always looking out for me. Like, if you need something, call me. So it's like, yeah, as far as Lumber, when all this street stuff took off, that's the streets. Whatever happens in the streets is in the streets. But it's like, R.I.P. to Lum, like, for real, like, that's somebody who I shared tears when he passed away. Like, I shared tears when Lum died. Because, like I said, he was on house arrest and whatnot. They already tried to, do what they did. And it's like the day before he passed away, me and him had a conversation just on some real stuff. We wasn't even talking about no girls or no money. We was talking about working, like, do something positive.
Because he had a baby on the way.
Yeah, he had a baby on
Yeah.
the way. And like I say, man, R.I.P. to Lum, that was a real one. That was somebody who was real. You never had to question him about loyalty. If he told you something, you knew he wasn't lying or playing around. But when he wanted to joke and play,
You knew he was joking and playing.
Yeah, like we went to
Facts.
prep together. Like we went to prep. Me and him in there, I'm recording him. He throwing food at niggas. Niggas ain't throwing no food back. Stuff like that. Like, let you know. Anybody finna play with Lum. Like, ain't nobody gonna play with Lum. That's Lum. There's a rest in peace alum, for real.
For sure, rest in peace to Lum. Shout out to him for real, bro. Real nigga. And he was nice in football.
Yeah,
but all right,
bro.
so damn. Cause I really fucked with that nigga. He looked out for me in ways I didn't know until after.
Yeah,
but all right. So then after Walking Bomb drops, WAPO tears up the city. But also a lot of people don't know
when Walking Bomb came out, I was in the crib, I was on house arrest. And I had seen
nobody knew.
Yeah, he just did it, bro.
Yeah.
Like he just dropped that motherfucker. And it's like I was in the crib and I had seen like the link to the YouTube shit. I thought it was just a picture. I thought it was a song with just a picture on it because it had like words and as the like the what do they call that? I forget what they call it, but whatever is a picture for the video, like the we space the video is a picture.
And they hadn't, just so we're clear, this was after Shooters and Stars, and they hadn't dropped any music for
bro.
So it was all
dry.
like, what's going on?
It was dry for a minute. It was all, it was just dry.
I think we was,
bro, he dropped that shit, bro, and it was like, the first time I heard it, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was in the crib with goosebumps. Like, I had goosebumps. You
knew right then and there?
Cause I knew. I'm like, he just went so fucking crazy on this song, bro. Like, I never even heard him rap like this. Like, I heard him getting his bag on that Me and My Tech. I heard him jumping his bag, like, but he was really, really like, everything he said was making a statement. Like, he was making statements throughout the whole song. Like, everything he saying was let a nigga know.
That nigga
like,
started the song, all that this and that ain't really me.
Bro, that shit just so crazy because then it's like I was on house arrest. I go to jail for like probably 6-7 months. I come home, he got a million views. He got a million views. On
then
that
what?
shit.
After and all right.
And right after that, he seen what was going on and he capitalized. He Elm Street, Ayo. Bro, he capitalized, bro. He capitalized on his shit.
And no heart.
He seen what was going on, bro, on this situation.
But all right, answer this question, and then we have to include POP for a second. All right, when did you ever ask him to make a song? Because we know it would have happened. Yeah. Is there a song?
Oh, bro, you wanna know what's crazy?
Don't tell me,
please.
Look,
when he dropped that different levels, that's when I'm like, bro, I seen him face to face. We always see each other, but that's the first time I seen him and said, bro, we gotta work. Like, we gotta work.
He was working with niggas.
That's at the time where nobody really knew what I was about as far as music. Like, all right, take my number. I took his number. But that's the only time I ever talked to him about me and him working on something was when he dropped different levels. It was like a week later, and I seen him, and I'm like, bro, like the way he was flowing on that shit.
I don't think he knew.
Shit, I'm like, bro, damn.
I don't think he knew.
I'm like, in a song with bro, it'll just sound crazy for like the whole hill. It wasn't even just about me trying to. It was like it would sound crazy for the hill. Me and you just doing something. I don't know whoever else you working
y'all
with.
both got that different ass flow. Like, what the fuck you gonna say?
Nah, but other than that, all we ever did, like the few conversations I had with him about music, like when they dropped that My Little Niggas, we was talking about Kill about it, and he was like, "Yeah, you see how we got the little club scene and shit." Like, that's hill shit. I mean, that's when people first start saying that. Like, that's hill shit. Like, he's like, and I was fucking with it because I'm like, bro, I'm watching that and y'all was in y'all bag, like y'all in the club and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all did the whole setup is hard. The video is hard as fuck. Like, it's some gangster shit. Like, and if us being from the city, they was doing something a little different, bro. Like, it was just hill niggas looking up with hill niggas. It wasn't like they was trying to really branch out to get their name popping. Like, they was really
niggas
bubbling
came
that
to fuck
shit.
with
like,
them.
They was bubbling them out.
But
POP, bro, POP, they wave.
G put them on them.
They wave. POP's wave is undeniable. No one can deny the fact that when they dropped that first Trula gang, bro, that's when everybody had that shit on their iPhone, bro. If you had a Droid still, you had it on your Droid. The whole tape was full of fucking hits. It was full of slappers.
Hold on, because we're running out of time. All right, we have to highlight the one song. All right, there's a lot of Run It Up, G, Kill to Come Back to Reality, Me's there with Trilzy, but ain't fuck with anybody got to say I will stand 10 toes down. When that wine dropped, was about the same.
Yeah, bro.
The same lotion is amazing. When that wine dropped,
that shit, bro.
everybody, you heard that
crazy.
Everywhere, every hood, Chauncey,
bro,
rap everywhere.
That song was going crazy in the city, bro. They just had their own little wave. Like they had D Blair behind them. They had
that might feel like D Blair.
And they made the Hill seem cool as hell. Like it wasn't about no beef around that time.
That was POP was like the friendly, come get a hoodie, come get a shirt.
Facts, bro. They was the niggas who was like, this is the Hill. We on that rapping shit. Like we really do this shit. Like, you know, POP's wave is undeniable, bro. They had the city lit. Facts, they did. That wine, that shit had everybody was saying from different sides. Like the North was saying that.
They
shit.
had niggas
South,
lying like a baby. That's not crazy to you,
that
bro.
That shit wild as hell. But they made it their own little shit and just ran with it, and they picked up. Like people was fucking with that shit. Like
you start hearing that.
The Hill is full of creators, bro. It don't always even gotta be music, bro.
Why do y'all stop though? Y'all kill me. Why do y'all stop?
Bro, I promise you, I can't speak for everybody, but I can say for 100% fact. A lot of the dudes who play the street route and also rap and whatnot, just like me, they let the situations consume they shit. Like it'll consume so much of your time and your energy and what you got going on. When you going through like a case, it don't always have to be like a serious case. It could be a case about anything. Like you gotta pay a lawyer, or you might go sit down for like a month or two, or maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. Me personally, and a lot of other people that consume they whole shit. Like you'll come home. There's a majority of people who pick it right back up. Like, yo, I'm rapping. I'm rapping. I'm going to the studio. We're going to drop a video. And there's certain people who will just be like, man, I'm doing whatever's going on is what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean?
That's why I want you to make it, bro. Because like I see
shit,
what happens
bro.
when like niggas take the music shit serious when it's too late.
Right.
And I don't want you to do that, bro, because I want you to make it, bro. You're talented, bro, and there's a lot of people that like ain't rapping like you. Now, one thing I do gotta admit, bro, you gotta go to a studio, bro.
Right.
It is what it is. You gotta stop. You gotta drop videos. You gotta put your pedal to the metal, especially after this interview. Because
bro,
like
for real.
I can push on Instagram, but I can clip it up to where it's like people will know your face now because of the shit we just like. I know you're gonna want to push your music and stuff, so I'm gonna clip that up. But you know the shit people is gonna want to hear, so I'm gonna use that, gain the traction, then post the clips with the music and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna function it right. But I have to admit, bro, you have to give me one. And then before the summer, we need at least one video. It doesn't even matter what song it is. So all right. We gotta wrap up here. Definitely, bro, I knew this was gonna be a fire interview. I knew it.
For sure.
That should have did 2 hours. Tell people where they can follow you, where they can find your music, and just all your networks and where you're at and everything.
You can follow me on Instagram at GQ3, Facebook GQ Crosby. All my music is on all streaming platforms.
Talk to them.
GQ3. It's spelled out. It's not the letter 3. It's a capital G, capital Q, THREE, and it's on every platform from Pandora to Apple Music to the streamers, like the apps like Instagram, Snapchat. It's on all of that. It's on the music, even the apps you don't even think about.
So
it's
fuck you talking about. Go play my music,
man. Stream it. Find something you like. It's something for everybody. I make free music. Like it's like,
and tap in with him, bro. There's a couple features. You need to tap in with the women on the features, bro. You make that type music, bro.
No, that's
you make that type music.
That's something I was gonna say for surely, bro. I'm planning on working with some females. Facts, the sound of me and a female will go perfectly on some shit. Like, and females vibe to my shit. Like they be vibing to my shit, bro.
You need some. I can see it on a shorty on the hook. Y'all go back and forth, and then you go right into the rap.
Real shit. Yeah, but we gotta do this again, like real shit. We gon' everything we talked about, the videos and all that.
We didn't even go deep enough to the Hill shit, bro. I really be wanting to like talk about that shit because like people don't be understanding.
Yeah,
like,
nobody really knows, but people hear things and it's all like rumors surrounding shit. We can give you what's real, not too much deep into it, but we can let you know what's really real and what's not. Facts. All
right, bro. I appreciate you and
Pittsburgh chatter, people. I appreciate it. Facts.
I got you, bro.